Good day everyone, I'm Carl from SBIT-1M representing the Group 4. This is a video presentation of the novel Things Fall Apart by Chinua Achebe. And I will be the one who's tasked to discuss the synopsis and the author's biography. The synopsis of Things Fall Apart tells two intertwining stories, both centering on Okonkwo, a strong man of an Igbo village in Nigeria. The first, a powerful fable of the immemorial conflict between the individual and society, traces Okonkwo's fall from grace with a tribal word. The second, as modern as the first ancient, concerns the clash of cultures and the destruction of Okonkwo's world with the arrival of aggressive European missionaries. These perfectly harmonized twin dramas are informed by an awareness capable of encompassing at once the life of nature, human history, and the mysterious compulsions of Chinua Achebe, the author of the novel Things Fall Apart. Author's background: he is born as Albert Chinua Lumogo Achebe on November 16, 1930, in southeastern Nigeria. Died in March 21, 2013 at the age of 82 in Boston, Massachusetts, United States. Chinua Achebe is a Nigerian novelist, poet, professor, and critic. He is raised by a Christian evangelical parents, Ogidi, in Igboland, southeastern Nigeria. He studied English literature at University College in Ibadan, Nigeria. His parents, Isaiah Okafu, Achebe father, and Janet Anenechi Iluwebunam, the mother.
Good day, I'm John Patrick Taong, and I'm going to discuss the theme of the story. So, the first is greatness and ambition. Okonkwo is determined to be a lord of his clan. He rises from humble beginnings to a position of leadership, and he is a wealthy man. The next is fear. For all of his desire to be strong, Okonkwo is haunted by fear to be not like his father. The next is tribal beliefs. We all know that when the white people come to their village, all their tribal belief must change. Hey guys, I'm discussing the settings of the story. Most of the novel take place within Umuofia tribe. Okonkwo's family exiled to Banta after the accidental death of Uzudu's son.
Okonkwo, an influential clan leader in Umuofia. Since early childhood, Okonkwo's embarrassment about his lazy, squandering, and effeminate father Unoka has driven him to succeed. Okonkwo's hard work and prowess in war have earned him a position of high status in his clan, and he attains wealth sufficient to support 3 wives and their children. Okonkwo's tragic flaw is that he is terrified of looking weak, like his father. As a result, he behaves rashly, bringing a great deal of trouble and sorrow upon himself and his family. Nuoy, Okonkwo's oldest son, whom Okonkwo believes is weak and lazy. Okonkwo continually beats Nuoy, hoping to correct the faults that he perceives in him. Influenced by Ikemefuna, Nuoy begins to exhibit more masculine behavior, which pleases Okonkwo. However, he maintains doubts about some of the laws and rules of his tribe and eventually converts to Christianity, an act that Okonkwo criticizes as effeminate Okonkwo believes that Nuoy is afflicted with the same weaknesses that his father, Unoka, possessed in abundance. Ikemefuna, a boy given to Okonkwo by a neighboring village. Ikemefuna lives in the hut of Okonkwo's first wife and quickly becomes popular with Okonkwo's children. He develops an especially close relationship with Nuoy, Okonkwo's oldest son, who looks up to him. Okonkwo too becomes very fond of Ikemefuna, who calls him father and his perfect clansmate. But Okonkwo does not demonstrate his affection because he fears that doing so would make him look weak. Zinma, the only children of Okonkwo's second wife, Ikwefi. As the only one of Ikwefi's 10 children to survive past infancy, Zinma is the center of her mother's world. The relationship is a typical Zinma calls Ikwefi by her name and is treated by her as an equal. Zinma is also Okonkwo's favorite child, for she understands him better than any of his other children and reminds him of Ikwefi when Ikwefi was the village beauty. Okonkwo rarely demonstrates his affection. However, because he fears that doing so would make him look weak, furthermore, he wishes that Zinma were a boy because she would have been the perfect son.
Summary: Okonkwo has to become a prominent leader in the Igbo village of Umuofia. Born the son of the lazy debtor Unoka, who was irresponsible and seemed to never work, Okonkwo worked hard to make a name for himself. Okonkwo set out to become great man, winning early fame as a wrestler by throwing Amalais the cat. On the strength of the fame, he is able to borrow seeds in order to start a farm. After a year of hardship, he is able to pay his debt and become a wealthy farmer with several barns full of yarns. He marries 3 wives who bear him many children, including Nyowe, his eldest son, of Ezinma, his favorite daughter. Conflict between the native Igbo culture and white colonial culture and the traditional society brought by the whites, which are in turn adopted by many of the villagers.
Hello everyone, especially to my teacher in literature, Ma'am Lay Josa. I am Harvilans de la Rosa, and today I will report the relevance and the moral lesson of the novel entitled Things Fall Apart. So, let's get started. So, the relevance is how we will connect the certain novel to our modern life. One of the relevance that modern Nigeria has a similar lack of agency to post-colonial Igbo land because of the lack of African stories by Africans. For example, a popular beauty technique in modern Nigeria is to bleach one's skin to appear a lighter skin tone. Bleaching the skin is dangerous because it increases the risk of blood cancers, cancer of the liver and kidney, as well as causes grave skin conditions. Also, to actually get an effect of the treatment, one must continually bleach their skin. Deep sight, the danger people continue to beautiful they see having a lighter complexion as more appealing than having a darker one. In the word of Beat Bat Box presenter Adeola, black is beautiful but white is selling. The implication of this represents another side effect from lack of authentic African stories. Each person can choose whether or not to bleach their own skin, but their decisions are influenced by society, although the idea that only the European their decisions are influenced by society. Africa, they did spread through the same process when the white people imposed their rules on the Igbo. It's logical that many are their values and ideas not just would affect modern day Nigeria, since most of the stores in Africa, at least during Adi's childhood, where from the white perspective, there would be nothing challenging the idea that white is beautiful, nor would there be any stories portraying black as beautiful either. There will be no promotion of anything the Africans experience, leading them to attempt to identify with things that are foreign to them. Moral lesson of the novel. For me, there are so many things and lessons that I think I will help us our daily lives. The first is suicide is abomination. Strongly do not do or think about ending your life because suicide is not the answer to all the problem you will encounter in your life. The second one is don't make trouble for others. Do not go or make troubles that can implicate other people. The third is do not ridicule other people's culture. Show respect to other beliefs or upbringing culture. Do not underestimate their capabilities. And last but not least, unity and love. Because of the unity and love, people will understand, forgive, and help each other, and it helps for the society to grow. And that's all my report. Thank you for listening.